Hi everyone, it's Danny with Get to College here. I'm dropping in for a few minutes to kind of share some pointers I want to give with interviews. And I know as students, you're thinking, why am I doing an interview? I'm going to college. I'm not getting ready to interview. I'm not getting ready to go for a job. Well, hey, the truth of it is, guys, is that now as a young adult, interviews are just going to be a part of your life, okay? Your upcoming life. Why would you be doing interviews in college? I'll give you a couple reasons. You might be trying to get into an honors program. You might be trying to get a certain scholarship. You might be trying to get into a pre-pharmacy program or something like that. And typically institutions do interviews for that, okay? Now, in this day and time, we know with everything going on, a lot of things have been virtual lately. A lot of Zoom calls. Trust me, my colleagues and I have been Zooming so much the last couple months that we're learning all the ins and outs of being Zoom professionals. But so I would say, with that being said, that probably in the upcoming months, you guys are going to have to be accustomed or prepared to do interviews via Zoom, okay? Hopefully in a couple months or a year or so, we'll get back to normal. But right now, let's just roll with the punches we're given. So I wrote down a couple things and jotted down a couple things I wanted to highlight. First of all, let me say this. When an institution is interviewing you for a honors college or a scholarship or whatever the case may be, understand that they're not trying to catch you guys in anything. They just want to understand, get a better version of you or hear more interesting things about you, okay? So I want to say it's like a conversation. You guys are just going to have a conversation with the interviewing staff or the interviewing panel, and they want to get to know you a little bit better. Couple things I jotted down to share with you. First one is, do your homework about the institution, because I'm sure one way or another, while you're interviewing with this institution, they're going to be asking you questions on why do you think my institution or our institution fits you the best out of all the other ones that you're considering, and what do you think you bring to our institution to that we both will be like a happily married couple, if I can use that. But yeah, so make sure you do your research. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to be asking you questions about the institution, and you should be able to answer those already and willing to answer those, okay? Another thing, add layers of depth to your interview. Like, once they receive your resume or any letter that you've written them or anything like that, or even a letter of recommendation you had to send them, they're going to know what people think about you on an academic level. Add depth of layers to that, whether that means personal life, school life, just what you're looking forward to in the upcoming years. Make them understand that it's more than just like academics right now, that this is your livelihood, and this is the lifestyle you're about to lead for the next couple months. They want to see that in people, okay? Another thing I wrote down was things are easier said than done. What do I mean by that? So if someone on an interview panel said, well, tell me what your family or your peers or your teachers would say about you, I bet you guys could spit off a round of things in your mind. But it's much harder to voice those things. I mean, they might, rapidly, you might fire those rapidly in your head, but to voice it is a different thing. So maybe you start thinking about things that you can say. So when they do present those questions, you kind of have a better understanding of what you want to tell them, and not just kind of stumble over your words, kind of like I'm doing right now. But hey, we all get nervous, and being in an interview is a part of that. Look, I can talk in front of 300 or 400 people easily, but getting in front of this camera right now in front of you guys, I had butterflies. So it happens. No matter how old you are, it happens. So just understand that. Another thing I wrote back is different areas. Give them a different area of your life, whether that means, hey, coming up in middle school and high school, these were my goals. I still have those goals. Maybe my goals have changed. This is where I see myself at your institution doing, getting involved in all this type of stuff and looking, forward to those years of your life. Even after college, kind of give them a view of what your plans are after college. They tend to like things like that. One more thing is that I said, be able to answer a why. If they say, hey, why do you think this institution is great? Matter of fact, no. What is your favorite subject? And you say math. Well, why is math your favorite subject? Be able to give details on why you love math. Be able to get details on why you're so passionate about things you're doing. Be able to tell them why. Look, guys, by far, I'm not the guru in telling you what to do or what to say or how to act or make eye contact in interviews, because I have colleagues who do a much better job. But I know how to talk to people, okay? And people like people. People like to understand people more. I'm more of a social person, an introvert. If you're an extrovert, give you some advice. Maybe you need to start practicing in your mirror, maybe in your room by yourself. Do whatever makes you comfortable, because I can tell you that in the upcoming days or the upcoming years or the upcoming months, you're probably gonna have to do an interview if you're trying to get scholarships or get to a certain program. So look, don't be fearful of it. Practice makes perfect. You guys are born leaders. You guys will do a great job. This is Danny. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm out.